Alright, we're back for part 2. So right here, I think this is always the case with all levels. You're going to run some fire guys are going to come down, so don't run too far up ahead. Make sure to shoot them so they don't light you on fire. And right here, sometimes there's a troll, maybe only at later levels, but no, there isn't. So yeah, just take out rocket guys first, like always, as quickly as possible. Do some juggles right there, and then a finisher, which is the best way to take down any normal guy with a health bar, by far, because you stun lock them for the first few hits, and when you do that final attack, it's just the icing on the cake. So it is the best way to kill anything as a champion, at least as far as I know. Right there, you see I shot another one of those fire dudes, and I was able to knock out a few of these guys with it. So you can see how helpful they can be in a lot of circumstances. So yeah, you just keep sliding around, killing dudes. The combat in this game is going to take a while to get used to, but it works well, I believe, once you get good at it. Right here we have another well in cyberspace, but all it's going to do, it's going to open up these 3 doors right here, and in each one you're going to find like treasure or some type of like a time challenge that'll also give you more treasure, but that's off the beaten path, so the right way to go is through this door. And for the sake of this video, I just skipped all the treasure except for this one because it's painfully obvious. And we're just going to go through this door. But if you're going for the achievement to get all the doors in cyberspace open, you'll need to go in there because there's 3. So right here, try to juggle that guy, but I miss. I'm just going to lay a finisher right on him, and he goes down instantly. So you can see, particularly in the earlier parts of the game, how effective that can be as a champion. I'm just going to mop up all these Lobby dudes. I'm going to go through this door. Another troll right here, so it's going to be the same thing. There are some rocket guys that are going to start shooting at me. It's better you take out the rocket guys first, because when I jump on his back, right here, they can actually knock you off if they hit you. So you don't want to let that happen, you want to kill the rocket guys first. But yeah, that troll goes down easy. Clean up these last rocket guys. Another one over here. And right here is another one of the extra areas. As soon as I kill this guy, there's like a button right here. You hit the button, and it's gonna open up this door over here, and it's gonna take you to another place that's gonna have like a little challenge and then treasure at the end. And again, I will also skip that. Continue going over here, sliding around, killing these punks. Juggle this rocket guy, take him out nice and quick. Do juggle, finisher. There you go. Best way to kill anything. Any type of regular enemy. Regular enemy boss, I should say. And champions really do well in the juggling category. Sort of what they do. So it's if you're gonna play a champion, it's a good idea to get used to it, because it's the best way to play the class, let's say. Other classes I'm not so sure, but again, this is a champion guide. You can also juggle with guns. I don't show that in these videos. But it's basically the same thing. You put them up in the air and you just hit the triggers to start shooting. You'll just keep shooting them in the air. It's cool looking, but not so helpful with the champion. Just got another door up here. Right down here is another well into cyberspace, which will open up a door right down here that'll point out. More examples of the camera failing. I didn't see that first fire guy and I just whacked him in the face. You can see now I'm like on fire and it's gonna do damage over time and just take away my health, so you don't want that to happen. So here's that door. You go into cyberspace, it'll open up that door right there, and there'll be more kind of a way you can go around on the side and over top of that bridge. But it'll all lead to the same place, but I skipped it again. These rocket guys are giving me a hard time. So, to chase them down, they like to run away and jump and shoot rockets at you like it's nothing. And this boss character comes down and starts to whack on me, but quick juggle, finisher, and he's dead. Fun stuff. So everything's dead. You go up here and find this door. It's gonna be locked. Closed, I don't know. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I was thinking of a different place. Never mind, the door will be open. Here we have sort of the same thing as the fire guys, except these guys have ice affecting them, so if they hit you, which happens a few times to me later on, not with those guys specifically, but other ice dudes, they will freeze you in place, and it takes a while to be unfrozen unless somebody hits you. So you see I shoot them, I actually end up shooting or hitting a bunch of other enemies with those ice powers, and also get an achievement. Should bring it up real quick. Yeah, 20,000 enemies. Yeah, I play this game a lot. Sweep up these last few guys and also level up. Yay for me. Same thing, you go to your skills, you have a few points. You can choose to put them in your main class tree or in your alignment tree. Assuming you've chosen an alignment, yeah, you're at that stage in the game. I decided to put it onto my last ability, which I will show in just a little while, I think. Show right up here. Bunch of fire dudes right here. May not happen the same way for you, but it did for me. It's good when they're a big cluster of them, because you can just keep shooting and they'll just start blowing each other up. After shooting, you'll notice the ammo is that kind of that larger blue bar on the side. If you're shooting, you need to reload. Just click the right stick, and you will reload manually, or just put it away and it'll recharge on its own. Alright, now some ice dudes here start to give me trouble. Pretty funny, you get to see me frozen in animation. See the rockets come in. And if they're an ice guy or a fire dude, and they're also a rocket guy at the same time, like it can affect these rocket guys, the missiles will also freeze you as well. So it can really be a pain. So I use my what's the name of that ability? I forget. I click both of the sticks. It's the last ability you unlock in your skill tree, and for the champion, it's this spectral sword thing that flies out and just starts taking people out. You can just see it flying around. I'm getting treasure while it's doing all the work. It's just swinging and killing stuff. It can be really helpful. It doesn't last too long, and it takes a long time to recharge, but it'll really help if you're in a tight situation. So here's the cyberspace well. Go in here, and there's a few treasure spires in here, but you can only get, if it's your first time through the game, you can only get the one that's right to my right, which I show you in just a second. The other two you have to come back later when you have more abilities. You can tell by the light that goes up into the air. Stand on the circle thing, hit right trigger, and you'll break down the door. Back in the real world, it'll open up this door. So you run down here, and the Norn will tell you things about that purple mist. But unfortunately, you can't go there just yet, so I cut it out. You can only get this one right here, and then go back through the pool, back into the real world.
The doors, they're opening. Now's the time to kiss your ass goodbye, folks. Prime your weapons, troopers. Good luck, brothers. Odin, free my soul to Valhalla.
Doors open. Moving along. Got a few guys here, but they don't stand much of a chance. This guy with his health bar. Guy hiding in the corner with his rockets. Alright, so you can take the time to get these red gems and get the extra bits of credits or held if you need it, but I just bypass them for now. Come over here, hit the A button, and you'll summon like this cart thing to come and carry you over to this door. Kinda takes a while. Probably should have cut this out, but whatever. Just sitting waiting for the door, or the cart to come out and take us to the door. Running in circles. Here it is. Now to your left, you will see rocket guys, more rocket guys, and they'll just sit there and shoot at you from afar. And as a champion, your ranged weapons aren't going to be too powerful unless you're really spec'd for it. So you can try shooting, you may get one, I doubt you'll get both. But the rockets will be fairly easy to dodge. I got hit there because I was lazy. Just kind of let them come at you, then run to the other side. And they'll probably miss. They're pretty slow, pretty easy to see coming. Here they may get you because this thing, stupid platform, stops. So right here, we have our final boss fight for this act. See you back in video 3.